Hello champions, welcome to the session. A very warm welcome and good morning, so that good morning in a sense that today is Saturday and we are going to enjoy the weekend. But prior to that, we need to plan our weekend in such a way that we enjoy and at the same time we prepare for the exam, because one day it may be a weekend and we may enjoy, but the process, but the tempo in which you are preparing for the exam may be hampered if you enjoy your weekend to the fullest. So it is better you prepare or you plan your weekend in such a way that you will enjoy and at the same time you will have the notion that you need to prepare for your upcoming exam, because it is the peak time, it is the high time for you to prepare for the exam. In today's session, we are going to do a comprehension, as you can see in the slide, comprehension in relation to your English paper. Your English paper is the compulsory paper, and what you need to do is you have to be very much selective while opting the answers, while opting the options for the answers. And you already know that negative mark is there. So when there is negative mark, you have to be very careful and conscious, in the sense that you can't give an answer or you can't give an answer on stake. You can't keep yourself on stake. For now, if you are in the exam hall and you are under stress that which one to opt, which one to give one, or which one to click for the answer, you need to be clear in your concepts. If you have any confusions, just try to interact, try to connect with us. We are here to serve you, to clear all the confusions that you have at this present situation before the exam. Before the exam, one more thing I just want to add is that before the exam, we will conduct some demo classes or mock test where we will be doing prolonged sessions, and I need you all to connect in those sessions and give me your feedback, your answers in the comment section. If you are liking the pattern or the curriculum structure that we have prepared here for you all, do like and subscribe our channel and join BPS. Hope you all understand that what kind of service we are providing here and what kind of definiteness we have in order to help you to crack the exam with flying colors. Just cracking the exam won't serve the purpose, because the cutoff will be very high. Some of the students have already prepared and some of the students have actually prepared themselves in such a way that they can crack the exam with high marks, with high cutoff marks, and the cutoff marks for universities like Delhi University, JNU, and even some other central universities will be very high in relation to the courses, in relation to the subjects or domains. What happens here is, after higher secondary, that means after your 12th exam, a lot of students, a mass of students pass out from this exam, and they need a medium, they need a platform to enroll themselves in some kind of course. And if the course is not correct, if you are not selecting the correct subject or the correct degree subject where you are going to do your major subject, it is very hard that you crack good marks, or you subsequently you gather marks which will be of higher, you gather higher marks in your CGPA in the semesters. That means the 8 semesters, the 4-year course which are going to be started from this year. So degree is not very easy, and in order to get in your desired subject, in your desired university, you need to crack the exam, this CUET undergraduate exam, with high marks. So this is the dose which I wanted to give you, the dose of advice. Now let's start the session. Okay, in today's session, I have the entire team of BPS have planned this comprehension, a descriptive comprehension in relation to the advent of the Spring Festival. So, this is a high time for people in Assam and the people in Northeast, where a lot of festivals, regional festivals will be celebrated by the next week, and it is celebrated because we believe that this is the beginning of the year and beginning of a season where it is full of festivities, beginning of the spring season. So the entire Northeast, the people of Northeast are gearing up for this festival. So we thought here to add a comprehension which will help us to know about the attire, that is Mekhela Sador of Assam. So this is a descriptive passage where you need to go through the passage very minutely, and then the answer, and then the questions are for there which you need to answer in accordance with the information given in the passage. So let's start reading the passage. I will give you 1 minute to just go through the passage, and with that I will also read the passage with you all for your help. Okay, let's read the passage for 1 minute. Okay, that's 1 minute for you people to go through the passage. Let's start reading the passage now. The rich flora and fauna, that means the flora and fauna of Assam, often sneak into its exquisite designs and motifs woven into Mekhela Sadors. Creepers are transformed into delicate geometric flowers, dots, borders, and whatnot. But the tedious process through which these handcrafted fibers are made makes it more valuable. Now, some of the things which I just want to underline is in relation to the passage, which are important or which may be important in the sense. So, one more thing you have to remember is, while reading in your exam, in your real exam where you are appearing for the exam, in the slide you will get this kind of a passage. Now there will be 2 passages in your exam, and you have to opt for these questions, for the questions which will be at the least 10 questions will be based on these kind of passages. Now what you need to do is, while reading the slide, in the exam you will be given a blank sheet of paper as a rough paper which you need to submit at the end of the exam. Now this rough paper, it will be for your help, because you can jot down the important words that you are reading, or while you are reading the passage, you can jot down the important words or the words which you think may be important in the sense of answering the questions. So do this, practice to solve this kind of passages in your leisure time, and utilize your leisure time in such a way that it will help you in appearing the exam. So just try to circulate, or not circulate, just try to articulate whatever advices we give here, so that you follow these advices and you actually implement these advices into your works or activities. Exquisite design. Creepers are transformed into delicate geometric dots, but the tedious process through which these handcrafted fibers are made makes it more valuable. Mekhela sadors are carved into two main colors, that is beige and muga. That comes out of pat and muga threads respectively. With the advent of the spring, now this is a thing which is frequently asked, with the advent, on the verge. Advent of the spring season and the festivities all around, the markets are overflown with a variety of colors in respect to the mekhla sadors. This coloring process too needs great toil for the weavers. Weaving is not just an occupation, it is a tradition handed down by generations with a love for the labor. The loom or the tatkhal, so the other name of tatkhal you know, is the place where the weavers weave these exotic handcrafted attires. So we have jotted down, I hope you all have jotted down these important words in your rough sheets. Go through these kind of sessions with your ease or in your ease, so that you can move to and fro with the sessions throughout the session, so that it may help you to understand the concepts minutely. So we have gone through the passage. What we came to know, that the passage is about mekhela sadors. And what is mekhela sador? Mekhela sador is the attire of Assamese people, and where it is weaved, where it is made, actually the handcrafted fiber is made from the threads of muga and pat, and these are made in tatkhal, or we can say the looms. So one more thing, which is that we also know about the exquisite designs which have sneaked from the flora and fauna. So what do we understand from flora and fauna? Flora means all the plants, trees, flowers, and fauna means all the animals which are inhabiting in the region of Assam. So the flora and fauna has sneaked. Sneaked means have been imbibed or pipped, has been intricated in such a way that it is in the exquisite design. So we can write here peep, or it has entered, we can also say entered into the exquisite designs and motifs. Now designs and motifs are the same thing, where motifs is somewhere we get a definite structure. A lot of structures are there, the basic structures which are put into the mekhela sadors, the designs of the mekhela sadors. Now here we also came to know that these spring season, with the advent of the spring season, a lot of mekhela sadors are available in the market, but are available in the market in different colors, but the basic colors is beige and muga. As people know that the basic colors are beige and muga, and we can color this kind of clothes, these threads, into different colors, into whatever color you want. So we have gone through the passage. Now we will go into the questions, the section related to questions. Next, which of the following statement which of the following statements are true in the context of the passage? Number 1, mekhela sador is the flora and fauna of Assam. Is it? Is mekhela sador the flora and fauna? We have already said what is the meaning of flora and fauna. Now these kind of crucial words, you all need to know the meaning and where it is used or placed in the sentence. Next, weaving is not a tradition, it is an occupation. Now we have already known that in the passage you have gone through that weaving is not actually an occupation, it is a tradition which has come over the generations, and it will go into the posterity, that means the future generations, with love. So it is not something related with occupation. So both the statements are false. So only one, only two, neither one nor two. So which one we will opt? Neither and nor. So the correct option is neither one nor two. One more thing, neither and nor are pairing words and either and or. So we get just an addition to the session is neither and nor and either and or comes together. So try to frame the sentences, and even you get some kind of questions based on selecting the errors, you will understand that neither nor comes together, either or comes together. Next, question number 2. This coloring process too needs great toil for the weavers. Find the meaning. Now, what is the meaning of this quoted sentence? Sorry. The options, we will go through the options. The weavers need not to work hard. Is it said in this sentence? What is the core word, or what is the core idea given in the sentence, the quoted words? This coloring process too needs great toil for the weavers. So the coloring process here needs some kind of great toil. And what is great toil? Great toil is hard work. So some of the core words and their meanings you need to know. Next, number B, the weavers need only to weave the fabric. Now it is the responsibility of the weavers to weave the fabric out, and before that, prior to that, they need to prepare the thread out of the caterpillars or out of the creepers. Out of the creepers, they make the thread. With the thread, they make the fabric. With the fabric, they do the designs. And after completing everything, the fabric is prepared, they also color the fabric. Or they put the colored thread into the fabric, or they prepare the thread according to the color. So, coloring is a process which is included in the weaving process. So the weavers, they not only weave the fabric, they are also assigned the work to color the fabric. Number C, the weavers need to work really hard. We are getting near to our answer. The weavers weave to follow their tradition. Yes, they follow their tradition, but this is not the thing which is asked in the question. The sentence is asking what is the main thing or what is the idea in the sentence. So the idea is about the working hard or hard work that the weavers have to do in order to prepare each and every mekhela sador. So the correct option will be the weavers need to work hard, work really hard. Hope you all understood the idea and how it is very simple. While reading the passage and while going through the questions, it seems that the questions are very simple and you will be able to answer the question in the exam correctly. But still, you need to practice a lot, because practice makes man perfect. You need to practice, you need to revise, and at the same time, you have to go through these sessions that we are providing, because every minute before the exam is going to be counted in relation to your results, of the exam. So each and every minute is valuable, and you need to prepare in such a way that these kind of simple questions too have some kind of intricacies, and you need to solve these intricacies while answering the questions. A lot of things has to be prepared in your mindset. You have to prepare for the exam not only mentally and not only with the academics, with the subject domain. You need to mentally prepare yourself in your psychological domain. You need to be clear, prompt and confident enough to sit for the exam and go through, appear the exam. So it is very important, champions, to crack the exam with high marks. Not only cracking, but with high marks. So next, question number 3. with the advent of the spring season, find the meaning. Now, a lot of students already know what is the meaning of advent. So, advent, with the advent means the beginning. But still, a section of students are there who tend to make this kind of silly mistake because they have not revised or they are not very adapted to reading. So now this is a time where you can't go through the newspapers or any kind of novels. We are providing here crash course, and we know that the questions which are frequently asked is discussed in these kind of sessions. So with the advent is frequently asked, what is the meaning of with the advent? So we need to know these kind of words like with the advent, on the verge of, on the edge. So these are some kind of words or these kind of phrases where we can bring a crucial point into the sentence, or we can bring some kind of an intricacy or crucialness or importance of the sentence with the addition of these kind of phrases. Now, with the advent means beginning. On the verge means, that means very close or in the beginning or in a point where it is crucial. And on the edge means, that means to the end or to the beginning point, any point. So both of on the verge and on the edge are similar in the context that they deal with closeness. It may be beginning or it may be the end. So, or it may be an important turning point. So, a lot of things can be brought into the sentence while with the addition of these kind of phrases. Now, coming to the question, back to the question, with the advent means with the beginning. So, we will go with the beginning of which season? Spring season. So, the season which starts here in India is in April. So, with the beginning of the spring season, and that is where we get our answer. With the beginning of the spring season, but not with the beginning of festivity or not with the beginning of markets. So, while opting ABC, you have to be very sure which one you are opting. So, the coordination in your mind while opting the answers, while clicking the option with the mouse is to be very, very crucial, or it is very crucial because our mind even defies us at times. You are thinking about C and your hand is clicking B. So, that is the wrong question. So, coordination is there, or we are having a healthy coordination when we are practicing a lot before the exam. Okay. So, go through the practice session in your desktops or in your laptops prior to the exam, at least for once a week. Once a week there is still time. Once a week there is almost 30 plus 15. 45 to 50 days for the exam. So, every week you can go for at least once or twice sitting for this kind of a mock test. One more thing I just want to add is that once you are a part and once you join BPS, our websites are providing mock sessions or mock tests where you can go through a demo test, where you can take a demo test of your own self going through the test papers. We have prepared here a mock test where there will be a set of 50 questions in relation to your GT paper, your language paper, and all the domains related with humanities. So now when you are opting for these kind of demo papers and you are opting for the mock test, You can check the answers because we have planned in such a way that at the end of the exam, you will get the answer sheet and you can tally whatever options you have opted with the correct answers. It will help you in a great way because these kind of mock sessions will prepare you for the exam literally. Because these mock sessions, the test papers are so vivid and versatile in the sense that it will help for the exam. So we have prepared the structure, the course structure in such a way that you can not only go through the session, you can go through live interactive sessions where we will interact individually with your problems, and not only the individual problems will be solved in this platform, this public platform. So students who may not have opted, who may not have given the question in the session will also get the answer and will also be availing the answer that we are providing here. So apart from the study material, apart from the live sessions, we have recording sessions to explain the confusions, we have interactive sessions, we have prolonged sessions before the exam, and we have the mock test availability. That means the structure is an intensive structure to prepare you for the exam. Yes? So this is the thing. If you are liking the structure that we are providing here, we need you people to join us, like and join and subscribe us so that you can crack the exam with your ease. Okay? So the next question. Question number 4. Find the antonym of tedious. Now what is antonym? Antonym means opposite word and opposite of tedious. Now going to the concept of opposite, first we need to know the synonym, that is the similar meaning of tedious. Or what is the meaning of tedious? Tedious means monotonous. Monotonous or monotony, or we can say something regular, eghami. In Assamese, eghami. So tedious means something which we are doing on a regular basis, day-to-day work, daily work, and which is something monotonous and which is not very lively or exciting. So the opposite of tedious will be something which is very lively, which is very exciting. So we will go with the options: boring, daily, exciting, routine. So we got our answer here. Nothing else but exciting, which is apart from the monotony, which is not monotonous. Okay. Next question number 5. What are the 2 prime colors of Mekhela Sador? So the basic colors of Mekhela Sador, you know that people of Assam will know that, but you may also know, this is a kind of an addition to your general knowledge, that the basic colors are beige and muga color. So a lot of students may make this mistake where they will opt for beige and golden. Now golden should not be misconcepted with muga. So the color, the correct option is beige and muga and not beige and golden. So you need to identify the color, that muga color is different from the golden color, without any shimmerness, without any glitters. That one is muga, and something which is shining or something which has a shimmerness in it is golden. Moving on to the next question, and hopefully this is the last question for this session. Find the antonym or synonym of sneak. Now sneak, the word sneak we have underlined, or you have, if you have jotted it down in your rough copies, you can see that sneak is coming in the very first sentence. The flora and fauna of Assam often sneak into the exquisite designs. So what is sneak? Sneak is something where you peep, phumuki in Assamese. So sneak is peeping somewhere, or there is a glimpse of something, or there is a entering from one domain to another. So that is sneak peek or sneak somewhere. Or sneak peek, there is a common word popular nowadays, that is sneak peek. So sneak peek means a glimpse of the entire event or entire activity. So the question, again going to the question, what is the synonym of sneak? Going with the options, steal, is it steal? No. Stealing is a crime. Peep, yes. Glimpse, yes, to some extent, and depicts. Now see, whenever we are putting the definition or the understanding that we have in the passage, sneak means peep. Here sneak is peeping. Peeping where? Peeping into the exquisite designs. And what is peeping? The flora and fauna into the exquisite designs of the mekhela sadors. So here sneak means to peep. Though it is giving some kind of a reference to glimpse, but glimpse will be not correct, but it is something which is additional. Double plus means additional. Yes, with this we come to the end of today's session. Hope the questions that we are preparing, that we have prepared here, is going to help you in your preparation for the exam. One more thing I just want to add is that we in BPS are providing sessions in a very precise manner. That means the intensive course is formulated in such a way that the entire concepts are given in a mode, in a very concise. That means we have planned the structure in a stiff manner where we have prepared the concepts in a way that it can help you to understand the concept in a short time, and that too in a crash course module. So the entire stream, the entire structure, the curriculum of the course that we are providing here is in such a way that you are not going to prepare for the exam for 6 months or for a 12-month course or for 1 year. This course is only for 2 to 3 months. If you are preparing prior to 3 months, it is very good. It is good, well and good. But now because there is only 1.5 months, you can prepare for the exam even though. So a lot of questions come from champions, from students, that is it possible to go through these sessions and crack the exam in such a short period of time? Yes, this short period of time is also very useful if you use the time, or if you use the sessions, or you use the service of BPS in your preparation, in your self-study. Now, self-study is the basic thing where you need to do some kind of self-study at one level. But in addition, we are here to help you to crack the exam, not only cracking but with higher marks. If you are liking these kind of sessions, these kind of advices that we provide here, these kind of doses of advice that I specifically provide you here, please like, share and subscribe BPS and avail the opportunities, avail the services that we are providing here through such a platform with your ease, with your comfort, in your comfort zone. So till then, keep preparing and join me in the next session for more important concepts related clarification and explanation. Thank you for being with us throughout the session.